for the state. It has met with such tremendous response from viewers. We've had thousands of letters asking us to repeat, if we could, and once again letting the eye of the camera sweep the state. We've done exactly that for this week. We'll be seeing matches from Tampa. We'll be seeing matches from Atlanta, from St. Petersburg, and I have a very, very special announcement that I'm going to be making a little bit later on in the program. Right now, it's time for our first match. This one took place in Tampa at Fort Homer Hesterly Armory, a match between Tosh Togo, the man who played Oddjob in the movie Goldfinger, going up against battling Stan Hansen from Texas. An interesting match and a great match, and I think you're going to enjoy it. So right now, let's switch to the Armory in Tampa. Tosh Togo, after battling Stan Hansen. Hansen from Texas, a huge man, but having his troubles here tonight with Tosh Togo. Togo, of course, the junior heavyweight weightlifting champion from Japan in the Olympics. Tremendously powerful, as you can see, great muscular conformation. And once again, Hansen having his problems with Togo. Now breaks free. And Tosh Togo, man that you've seen many times on television, also in the movie Goldfinger, and he played the part of Oddjob, showing once again tremendous skill, tremendous ability as a competitive wrestler. Catching Hansen's arm now and has it stretched way up over his shoulder. Hansen is tall and very, very powerfully built, but Togo, short, rugged, built like a tank. Hansen catching a chop across the throat that time, backing away now, eyeing this man Tosh Togo with a great deal of respect. Once again, it's Togo moving in, an extremely aggressive competitor. Togo is constantly on the move. There's Hansen now trying to twist that arm, but see the tremendous strength that Togo has, evidencing some pain, but not nearly as much as the average competitor would, I am sure. Togo now cagey, walking around. Hansen infuriated, trying to get to Togo. Referee warning Hansen about his fists. Togo has a psychological edge at this point. He has Hansen infuriated, losing his cool. Togo chopping at the forehead of Stan Hansen, moving in again. Battling Stan Hansen, having his problems here tonight with Tosh Togo. Togo again drops Hansen to the canvas. A menacing individual, Tosh Togo. Thus far, completely dominant in this match against Stan Hansen. Caught with the right hand, caught again. And Togo a little bit unnerved perhaps at this point. Hansen continuing to pummel away at the shoulder and upper arm of Tosh Togo. Togo taking tremendous punishment. Watch the inscrutable expression on Tosh Togo's face now. Caught with a shoulder smash. Togo is down. And Stan Hansen seems to have come into his own, but he's caught. He's caught with a judo chop across the throat. And now it's Tosh Togo going in with the Oriental Claw into the solar plexus of the battling Stan Hansen, catching him in the abdomen now. Tosh Togo using that Oriental Claw. Referee calls for the break on it. And again, Togo moves in, once again applying the Oriental Claw. Extremely and intensively painful. Again, Hansen getting that foot over the ropes, and Hansen saving himself at that moment from certain defeat at the hands of Tosh Togo, but that Oriental Claw has taken its toll on Stan Hansen. Hansen trying to get to his feet, and it looks like he's too far away from the ring. He's too far away from the ring, and Tosh Togo forces Stan Hansen to submit using his famous Oriental Claw hold. Well, Tosh Togo, who's had a successful win streak going for him in the state of Florida, goes up against a fellow Japanese, the former U.S. junior heavyweight champion of the world, Hiro Matsuda. I might just point out in this match that Hiro Matsuda was never defeated for the junior heavyweight championship of the world. He simply outgrew the title. He just couldn't make the weight limit any longer. Tosh Togo and Hiro Matsuda will meet in the squared circle in a judo jacket match. Both wrestlers going into the ring with judo jackets on. And some of the greatest Oriental style of competition that you'll ever see will take place right now between Tosh Togo and Hiro Matsuda.
A judo jacket match now. Hiro Matsuda and Tosh Togo, the men who played Odd Job and Goldfinger, bowing to each other slightly from opposite corners. Both men eyeing each other extremely carefully. Both men from Japan. Tosh Togo, the former junior heavyweight weightlifting champion in the Olympics from Japan. Hiro Matsuda, the former junior heavyweight wrestling champion, and hailed as the greatest catch-can wrestler ever to come from Japan. Note now with the judo jackets on, both men going for an advantage hold if they can on the jackets themselves. And of course, here's your great difference. You can use the gi, as it's called, to your advantage. All right, watch now. Matsuda moving in. Again, both men grabbing at the sleeves of the judo jackets. And once again, neither man able to catch an advantage position. All right, referee watching now as once again they go for the sleeves. Both men looking to see if they can get a throw. Neither man able to do so. Once again, they're into the ropes. And it was Togo who was brought down. Oriental leg trip by Hiro Matsuda. Togo trying to catch an advantage on the break that time. And now Togo head scissoring Hiro Matsuda. The referee calls for the break, however. Matsuda coming up. Matsuda taller than his opponent, not necessarily heavier, however. Fine throw by Tosh Togo. Has Matsuda on the canvas. Referee checking. As the hold is still on the jacket itself. Matsuda turning under his man. Trying to set Togo up. It appeared for a fireman carry, but unable to do so as Togo, with a good wide stance, backed away from it. Once again, Matsuda coming up. Note that the jacket is partially over the mouth of Hiro Matsuda. Togo utilizing every advantage he can. A good throw by Matsuda. And Matsuda's jacket, gi is open, and Matsuda's belt has come unloosened. Again, tying that belt around himself now. Both men experts. A slight bow from Hiro Matsuda, not forgetting custom. Actually, it's instinct and ingrained in him. Good hip throw by Matsuda. Catches that arm. Togo swinging into Matsuda now. Chop across the throat that has Matsuda in trouble. A boot to the middle of the back. Togo, awesomely strong, very powerful. Good throw by Togo and Matsuda down on the canvas. Matsuda on his feet very quickly. And Matsuda utilizing his feet that time, and Togo backing away. Togo using those feet with great effectiveness now. As Matsuda on the canvas, chopping away at the back of his head. And now Togo after the belt from the jacket of Hiro Matsuda. Wrapping it around his throat. The referee trying to break it up here, trying to cause a separation if he can. Togo utilizes every available possibility to win a match whenever he can. Matsuda's jacket half off now. Matsuda in trouble as Tosh Togo continues to press the advantage. Knob job out to destroy Hiro Matsuda if at all possible. Referee again continues to try and break it up. Togo tremendously powerful. He finally does break it up. Matsuda in trouble now. That jacket half off. Referee has the belt. Hiro Matsuda coming to his feet very, very slowly. That oxygen supply has been cut off to his head now for some time, and He was almost unconscious. Togo moving in very swiftly, allowing Hiro Matsuda no quarter whatsoever. Still kicking away at Hiro Matsuda. Those are short thrusting kicks. Togo was going in for an Oriental claw, broken up by Hiro Matsuda. And Hiro Matsuda has him in a rolling cradle, hooking that other leg. The count of 3, and Hiro Matsuda, resorting to catch-can wrestling, emerges victorious. We're watching right now one of the cruelest, most savage brawlers in the professional wrestling history, Buddy Colt, the Florida heavyweight champion. You see him there in the black trunks with the red stripe, going up against Johnny Walker. Walker has been sidelined by Colt twice in professional wrestling, both times with a broken arm. Colt has a reputation of having injured and put more wrestlers out of the profession than any other wrestler alive today. This is a lights-out match. You see Colt has both of his hands taped. Johnny Walker, thoroughly and completely recovered now, going after Buddy Colt. This lights-out match, and it's Johnny Walker determined now to settle the score with Buddy Colt. And of course, with Buddy Colt, one could almost say with assurance that one never settles the score with Buddy Colt unless he considers it settled. In fact, he has a favorite phrase that he always pays his debts. And some of his debts may be somewhat misguided, but he is without a doubt one of the most brutal competitors in professional wrestling today, giving no quarter at any time. All right. Colt watching his man. He respects Johnny Walker. He respects the great wrestling ability this man has. And he also respects the intestinal fortitude that Johnny Walker possesses. And you stop to think that here's a man that has put Johnny Walker out of commission twice, sidelined him, once for 3 months, once for 2 months. It must then have tremendous heart on the part of Johnny Walker to get back into the ring with a man who has injured him in this manner. And Colt taking that bulldog right into the turnbuckle now, caught with a knee lift by Johnny Walker. Walker catching that arm. Walker, methodical, deliberate. Now twisting the arm of Buddy Colt, and Colt trying to get outside the ring, trying to escape because he recognizes what Johnny Walker has in mind. Walker trying to get Colt set up, trying to bring him over next to that ring post to where he can utilize that ring post the same way Buddy Colt did on him twice before, looking to break that arm if he can. And Walker finally delivers a knee lift into the rib cage of Buddy Colt, and Colt outside the ring. And Johnny Walker reigning supreme at the moment, and now Walker moves in again, this time caught in the face by Buddy Colt. Colt ripping across the face once again. And Walker has been slowed up, no question about this. And Buddy Colt after that left arm, and that's the same left arm that's been broken twice by Buddy Colt. Walker trying gamely to get back to his feet now, trying to relieve that tremendous pressure on his arm. A shot to the midsection that time, and again Buddy Colt moves in. Colt seizes every advantage possible. Note Walker now scissoring that leg, trying to get Buddy Colt off balance, trying to get him down on his back. As one great wrestler told me one time, when they're on the canvas, they're all the same size. Johnny Walker caught behind the head twice, once to the midsection. Buddy Colt moves in, brings him up a full body slam. Johnny Walker on the canvas. Buddy Colt in the cross body ride. Walker able to twist away from it just in time. Colt pounding away now. Hits him in the throat. There's that taped thumb to the throat again, and Johnny Walker. That air supply has been cut off. Again, Colt bringing him to his feet. And Walker hooks him nicely. Walker in a beautiful hook. Has him in a cradle. Buddy Colt able to kick free from it. Walker fires to the midsection. Fires again to the side of the jaw. Colt has been staggered, but he's still on his feet, and he's still fighting back. Now Colt is dropped to the canvas. Johnny Walker in for a cross-body ride. Buddy Colt managing to kick his way free at the very, very last second. And now Johnny Walker concentrating on that upper arm of Buddy Colt, pounding away. Mercilessly playing away at that arm now. Catching that arm over the ring rope, and watch Johnny Walker wreaking more havoc on that left arm. Johnny Walker out to settle the score with Buddy Colt once and for all. All right, Colt coming up very slowly. Walker delivers that high knee lift that has Buddy Colt in trouble. A hammerlock now, once again concentrating, and he's going up for the shoulder breaker. Walker going up for that shoulder breaker. Colt able to break it, however, and this man is tremendously resourceful. Buddy Colt utilizing every advantage possible. Crashing down on the small of Johnny Walker's back. He's got him stunned, knocking the air out of him. Colt bringing him up now, catches him over the heart, catches him in the pit of the stomach. Now Buddy Colt planting the boots to Johnny Walker. Right between the shoulder blades. And watch Buddy Colt going up on that top rope. Remember, this is a lights-out match. Anything goes. Walker caught squarely in the middle of the back now by Buddy Colt. Buddy Colt in a cross-body ride, and Johnny Walker gamely trying to get away, but can't. It's too late. And the winner, although the match has taken a great toll out of him, too, the winner of this match, once again, the ruthless Buddy Colt.
One of the most important sports centers in the United States today is the new Omni Media Building in the great city of Atlanta, Georgia, the gateway to the South. And recently, Eddie and Mike Graham, the father and son tag team combination, wrestled the Medics in the Omni, and certainly an outstanding match, one that I know all of you are going to enjoy. Eddie Graham, already a legend in his own time, still rated in the top 10 in the nation. His young son, Mike Graham, following in his father's footsteps and filling a mighty big pair of shoes. So right now, let's take a look at Eddie and Mike Graham as they wrestle against the Medics in the Omni in Atlanta, Georgia.
The masked Medics out against Eddie and Mike Graham, and that's Eddie Graham in the center of the ring now. His son Mike watching very carefully. Eddie Graham getting a side headlock on the Medic, maintaining that hold. Graham has tremendously powerful arms and shoulders. Also known to have the hardest punch in wrestling history. The second Medic goes into the ring, and Mike Graham moves out very quickly. The tag was made, and he gets a side headlock on the same Medic. Mike Graham, very, very powerful man. Weighs 221 pounds, bench presses 440 pounds, twice his own weight. Three-time state AAU wrestling champion. Once state powerlifting champion. And watch you can tell just by the tensed muscles on Eddie Graham's back that he's watching very, very carefully now. You realize that Mike going up against a very, very seasoned team. Mike Graham comes off a good shoulder smash. This match, of course, taking place in the beautiful new Omni building in Atlanta, Georgia. These matches under the promotion of the able and capable Mr. Paul Jones, the Dean of Wrestling Promoters in the entire South. 28 years promoting wrestling, and now it is Graham maintaining that side headlock. Young Mike Graham on the outside. Thus far, the Medics have been unable to make much headway against this combination of Eddie and Mike Graham, his father and son team. Now the second Medic moving over, and Graham, not realizing a tag was made, caught by surprise in the midsection that time. The second Medic having made a tag into the ring. Now Graham squaring off. Referee trying to get Graham out of the way. Graham moving in, catches a leg. Graham putting a lot of force and weight into that leg of the Medic, and the Medic limping on that leg now. Moving away. Apparently elects to stay into the ring, however, and give his tag team partners a much-needed rest. Tied him up beautifully. Able to break free from it, and the second Medic started to get into the ring. And you notice the instant awareness of both Mike and Ed Graham. His father and son combination thinks as one. Medic trying to go for an abdominal stretch, but Graham pitting his strength against the Medic's, blocking it thus far. Now Graham dropping to a 4-point position, go behind, maintaining a ride now on the Medic. The Medic trying to move away, trying to escape, unable to do so. Now finally does. Eddie Graham makes the tag. The referee, I'm not sure whether he saw it or not. Yes, he did, and Mike Graham in there now. Good teamwork once again between Eddie and Mike Graham. And Mike Graham meeting out to some just punishment now to the team of the Medics, being caught from behind by the second Medic. Inside step over, and once again, Eddie Graham watching carefully, staying alert, eyeing the second Medic across the ring, almost as if to defy him to come into the ring. And the Medic, using his head very wisely, deciding to stay on the outside. Mike Graham in a spot of trouble. Medic has a full arm drag and twist on them, hooking those hands into the turnbuckle now. Mike Graham caught catching that shoulder, and now the Medic closing in very quickly, and Mike Graham trying to escape, trying to get away from him. Tag is made with the second Medic. He comes in across the deltoids of Mike Graham, and now ties up that arm again, trying to go for a hammerlock. Mike Graham trying to block him. Mike Graham behind his man, a fine waist lift takedown. Excellent move by Mike Graham, and Mike Graham has caught that reserve strength now, that second wind. Go behind by the Medic. Graham is sitting out, escaping. Again, collar and elbow, and again, Mike Graham with a tremendously powerful waist lift takedown. Second Medic started to move into the ring, blocked by the referee. That gave Medic number one an opportunity to get a side headlock. Graham did escape from it, however. Tag is made. Now Eddie Graham in trouble in that far corner, but Mike Graham coming over to help out if he can, trying to separate them. And now you've got all four wrestlers in the ring at one time. All four wrestlers in there at one time. And now watch this tag team combination. Eddie and Mike Graham destroying the Medics now. Both of them going for the figure four leg lock. Both of them going for the figure four leg lock. And the referee signalized the match is over. The match is over. The winners of this match, a team that is in demand all over the United States. Mike Graham and Eddie Graham.
The winners of the match, Eddie and Mike
Graham. When you get one Texan pitted against another Texan, you have a minor earthquake. The explosive force of these two competitors when they meet in the squared circle is something else again. We're going to see an example of the grim determination, the great fighting ability, and the great fighting heart, begrudgingly, I must say, that both men have, both Dick Murdoch and this man, Paul Jones. Both men are highly controversial. We're going to be watching them now in a match outside the sanction of the National Wrestling Alliance. It was a lights-out match. Neither man would give or ask any quarter.
Paul Jones and Dick Murdoch in the ring, and Murdoch complaining about the fact that Jones is wearing his cowboy boots. Of course, in this match, a lights-out match outside the sanction of the NWA, anything goes and anything will go. The referee is in there only to hear if a man concedes or is unable to continue. Murdoch pitching his jacket outside the ring. Jones moving out against him. Note the right hand securely taped. Murdoch watching his man carefully now, taking a look at those shoes once again. He's not happy about those cowboy boots. Those are those sharp-pointed cowboy boots. All right, they lock up now. It's collar and elbow. Jones breaking it free very quickly, flying there, goes up for a stomp, but Murdoch moves out of the way just in time. Murdoch moving backwards, stays in that corner. And now the crowd beginning to jeer Dick Murdoch. Jones still stalking his man. Murdoch with a knee to the midsection. has Jones on the canvas. He too goes for a stomp, and it's Jones moving out of the way. Jones has that right fist clenched. Here's a man who's an expert in karate, in boxing, and in professional wrestling. Jones fires away. Murdoch fires back, and now Murdoch is staggered by another looping right hand by Paul Jones. Murdoch obviously trying to psych himself up. He took two wicked right hands. Now Murdoch firing back. Murdoch over 270 pounds, staggered by Paul Jones. Jones has him staggered. But Murdoch, big and tough as he is, takes all of the punishment that Jones can mete out, comes back and delivers more to Paul Jones himself. Jones on the canvas now. Murdoch continues to pound away. Jones, arm whipped across the ring, caught with a big elbow, right smack in the mouth that time by Dick Murdoch. Watch Murdoch down across Jones's throat with his elbow. Jones on reflex action trying to get to his feet, but collapsing now in a heap. Jones again trying to regain his feet. Murdoch closing in. Now Murdoch has the belt off of Paul Jones's trousers. Remember now, this match, no sanction by the NWA. They're into those ropes. The referee does have the right into the ropes to check the match if he wishes to. And now Murdoch losing his grip on that belt. Murdoch moving in. Paul Jones coming up on the outside of the ring apron to the right. And it's Jones connecting now on Dick Murdoch. Jones connects again. And Murdoch's head has been lacerated. Murdoch's head has been lacerated, and now it's Jones catching Murdoch with that belt. He catches him again, and Dick Murdoch backing away, shaking his head, coming back, catches more punishment from Paul Jones. Jones hurtled outside the ring, and Dick Murdoch following him outside the ring. Remember, once again, this is a lights-out match. No NWA sanction. Paul Jones crashed to the floor outside the ring, and now the referee trying to restore some semblance of order, and he was knocked flat by Dick Murdoch. No disqualification, no time limit. Thus far, one of the most savage, grueling matches ever witnessed. And Jones's face rapidly becoming a crimson mask. Both men have had lacerated heads now from this match. Murdoch taking tremendous punishment. Again, the referee, you see now, one referee had been shaken up. The second referee in there now, and he too is unable to restore order. Now the ring beginning to fill up, and they're trying to restore order as this match has been stopped. The match has been stopped, neither man willing to give or ask any quarter. A savage match between Dick Murdoch and Paul Jones.
Certainly one of the most roughest and most rugged wrestling matches ever seen is a battle royal, particularly if it's an over-the-top battle royal. When you get 18, 19, or 20 men into the squared circle at one time, anything could happen, and generally does. In a recent battle royal held in Tampa, it was a 19-man over-the-top battle royal, and it was quite an upset victory, as you're going to see right now.
In the battle royal, there goes El Psychedelico over the top rope. A 19-man battle royal. Taj Togo in there. And Tim Woods catching him from behind, but now Tim Woods being set upon. This is, as I said, a 19-man battle royal over the top rope. The winner of the last battle royal was Ron Fuller. Of course, Ron Fuller has been injured in an earlier altercation with Dandy Jack and the Samoans. Rumor has it that Buddy Colt has paid Dandy Jack and the Samoans to put Ron Fuller out of wrestling. And Ron Fuller was out of action and is out of action. And is not competing in this battle royal. Another man over that top rope now. And the field is steadily narrowing here in this battle royal. Dale Lewis trying to escape now from Tim Woods. Gorgeous George is still in the battle royal, as is Hiro Matsuda. These men as they continue now. The field is being closed. top rope and out of action. And there's Ron Fuller. Ron Fuller, who had been injured. You can see his head wrapped in a bandage in there. And although he had filed his entry, he did not believe that he would be in to compete after that injury. But he's in there, and he's pounding away. And he wants this battle royal. He wants that $6,012. And now Fuller looking at the men that's left. Catching another man. Tim Woods caught from behind by Dale Lewis, and another man over the top rope. Couldn't see who it was at that point. Ron Fuller has just dumped another man out. And now Ron Fuller closing in after one of the Samoans, and as I said, it was earlier that the Samoans and Dandy Jack had opened a severe laceration on the forehead of Ron Fuller. And the ring is rapidly cleared. Only 5 competitors remaining in the ring at this time. Oh, wait a minute. One more, and then, of course, excellent flying drop kick that eliminates another man. And so the field of competitors has been narrowed. Ron Fuller in that near corner. And he may have it all to himself here momentarily. There's Dandy Jack. You can see him at the bottom of the screen, the manager of the Samoans. Ron Fuller still being left alone momentarily as the other component. And now, Tim Woods over that top rope. The Samoans double teaming now on one man, and they have him over the top rope, or almost over that top rope. And now Ron Fuller, seizing an opportunity, gets another Samoan over the top rope. Only one remaining. Fuller now with some hard right hands, a good forearm smash, and some more looping right hands. 6 foot 9 inches tall, 255 pounds, pounding away at the Samoan. And he, too, is trying to get revenge for what happened to him. And now Dandy Jack, in there interfering, hits his own man as Ron Fuller ducked out of the way. Fuller brings the Samoan up and dumps him. But now Gorgeous George, who had been outside lurking in the shadows and is still part of this battle royal, catches Ron Fuller from behind and drops him over the top rope. And so the winner of this battle royal, being congratulated now by his valet Frenchie, the winner of the battle royal, because the only way you can be knocked out of this battle royal is to go over that top rope. And so the winner is Gorgeous George. And now Ron Fuller after Dandy Jack, the manager of the Samoans. Fuller after Dandy Jack. Tremendous action in this battle royal. If you've never seen a battle royal, may I suggest the next time you have the opportunity, be sure and see him.
Tony Charles, the British Isles champion, is perhaps one of the smoothest, one of the fastest competitors I've ever seen in action. He's had a great amateur background and has a tremendous array of holds that he uses on opponents. We're going to see Tony Charles, the British Isles champion, in action against a man who outweighs him, but Tony Charles is much, much faster. I think you're going to enjoy this match between the British Isles champion Tony Charles and Big Jim Brooks.
Tony Charles, the British Isles champion, in the black trunks, going up against Big Jim Brooks now. Charles giving away some weight here, but extremely fast, a very, very agile man. Brooks complaining to the referee, but there was obviously nothing wrong with the method in which Tony Charles took him to the canvas. Tony Charles in the peak of physical condition. You can see the obvious shape that he's in, great muscle conformation. Charles moving around the ring, moving very lightly on his feet. He has an amazing capacity to throw an opponent and maintain a hold at the same time. We might see an example of this in a moment or two. Wrist lock, and Brooks trying to maintain his feet, trying to maintain his balance. Referee checking Charles briefly, however, apparently found nothing amiss at this point. Charles continuing to apply pressure and leverage. And again, this time the referee, thinking that Charles may have been pulling his hair, caused the break. Charles did not argue about it, went ahead and broke. Look at the speed with which this man moves. And again, Tony Charles now has Big Jim Brooks in trouble. The man is a cousin of Dick Murdoch, Brooks. Tony Charles dropping those shoes on him now, and the referee once again warning Charles. Charles moved back to the other side of the ring. Brooks coming in a little slowly, favoring that leg. Watch Tony Charles, good stance, watching his man carefully, moves in. And again, moves quick as lightning. Has Brooks on the canvas now, keeping him tied up. Tony Charles is yet to be defeated since arriving in Florida after successfully defending his British Isles Championship twice. And on a very obviously triumphant tour throughout the United States. He is from Wales, actually. He's a Welshman. Brooks trying to make those ropes now, trying to get to that ring rope if he can. Tony Charles has him back on the canvas now. Referee checking once again. Tony Charles keeps him on the canvas. Jim Brooks trying to break free. See here, Brooks regaining his feet at this juncture of the match. Tony Charles catching him under the arm and on the side of the neck. Once again, Brooks tries for those ropes. This time he makes it. The referee will be forced to call for the break. He does. A good, clean break by Tony Charles. Tony Charles, watching his man, moves very, very swiftly. Good leg dive. Dropped under those arms very quickly, in for a leg dive. Now coming across the upper thigh. Now watch Brooks. There's Charles, and you see he was dumped, but he maintained a hold. Rolling up on a form of a cradle. And a fine victory for the British Isles champion, Tony Charles.
I'd like to take just a second now to say it was a real pleasure to be talking to Joe Wendell, the coach of the University of Tampa wrestling team this past week. Joe is planning big things for the University of Tampa and their wrestling team. We're looking forward to seeing quite a team emerge from the University of Tampa this year. Now, in a moment, we're going to see a man who, too, had a tremendous amateur background. We're referring, of course, to Jack Briscoe, who was twice NCAA champion, Oklahoma champion 3 years in succession, All-State high school champion in wrestling. In addition to all of this, he was a great football star. And he's just a fantastic competitor. That's the only thing you can say about Jack. He's going up against a man who calls himself the king of wrestling, and not without good reason, because Bobby Shane has proven over the years that he is one of the top threats in the United States. We're going to switch to the beautiful Bayfront Center in St. Petersburg, where Jack Briscoe is defending the Florida Television Championship against the king of wrestling, Bobby Shane. So let's switch now to the Bayfront Center.
In the closing minutes, Bobby Shane missing, but Jack Briscoe firing back, and his timing hasn't been lost at all, John.
No, indeed. In fact, it looks like it's right on the button, as the expression could be there. Beautiful drop kick. Notice how high that was. You get him in the top of the head like that, it's even more effective than sometimes around the neck and jaw area. Makes a larger snap in that cranial area and has more effect on the neck. Here's something that's going to hurt the spine. Wow.
And Shane in trouble now as Jack Briscoe, who's defending his television championship, going for that figure four, but broken up by Bobby Shane.
Notice the effect that it had on the afferent nerves with it. Had the shaking of the fingers all the way out. That's something like a chill, or on the, sometimes they call it the crazy bone. That's the same effect you have going up the spine from that drop that Jack gave to Shane.
Shane using that knee brace that time very effectively in the side of the head of Jack Briscoe, has Briscoe stunned. And Briscoe looks like he could be in serious trouble at this point, John.
It was a serious blow right to the temple of Jack Briscoe there. Notice how he used that knee. Is that the knee that's in much controversy, Gordon?
That is indeed. That's the one where he has the knee brace, and coming down across the throat of Jack Briscoe this time. And again, Briscoe in a lot of trouble. Briscoe with those feet outside the ring, the referee calling for the break. Bobby Shane, intent now on winning that television championship, brings Briscoe up, but Briscoe goes behind him. And John, take it from here.
Oh boy, what a rolling cradle. 1, 2, and 3, and that's it, Gordon.
And the victor and still television champion, Jack Briscoe.
We certainly hope that you've enjoyed the tour throughout the Southeast here on Championship Wrestling from Florida for today. We've seen matches from Tampa, St. Petersburg, from the great gateway city of the South, Atlanta, Georgia, and the Omni Building. We've seen some great competitors. Tosh Togo, Hiro Matsuda, Paul Jones, Tony Charles, Jack Briscoe. I can assure you we're going to have plenty of action next week here on Championship Wrestling. We'll have some very special announcements and some very special interviews I think all of you are going to find most interesting. So until next week, this would be Gordon Soley saying so long from the Sunshine State.
dirty to me. to the 19